Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to Your Football Predictions, the series where I put in my predictions for the weekend's football, you guys put in your predictions for the weekend's football, and we see who comes out on top. So, loads of you guys commented this week, so thank you to everyone who commented, everyone who dropped a like. We've got loads of new people getting involved, which is great, and thank you to everyone who's been getting involved since I started this, over a year ago. This has been going a while, obviously last season, but yeah. Let's have a quick look at my predictions from the weekend. I got one correct score. I got that Leicester would beat Everton 2-0. I said that Man U Spurs would be a draw. Man U actually won 1-0. I thought that West Ham would beat Palace. That was a 2-2. And I thought Newcastle might grab the draw against Burnley. We didn't. We lost 1-0. So, like I said, loads of you guys got involved, but only one person got two correct scores. So they beat me, they beat everyone else, and that was Aaron. So big up to Aaron. I have put his YouTube link down in the description. I have subscribed to him, so make sure you guys do as well. And remember, if you want to be shouted out just like Aaron was in next week's video, that you go down in the comments and put in your predictions for this weekend's games that we will go through now. So, first game of the weekend is 12:30 on the Saturday, and it is Stoke versus Leicester. Stoke currently sitting in 14th, Leicester currently sitting in 11th. So, it wasn't that long ago, obviously before Leicester sacked their manager, that they were not having a too good start to the season. And they have picked up pretty well. Granted, Everton aren't doing great, but still, Leicester beat them 2-0 is a great result. Stoke currently sitting pretty much mid-table, and I think both teams this season are really looking to push out of that mid-table zone. Obviously, Stoke have been kind of sitting there for a few seasons now, and then you've got Leicester, who won the league, kind of dropped down, and they want to be pushing back up. So, I reckon it'll be a pretty close game, and I don't know why, but I quite fancy Stoke to nick this one. I don't see loads of goals, but I'm maybe 2-1 Stoke. I don't know. It could go anywhere. It could go either way. So make sure you let me know what you think of that. The 3 o'clock game we're going to look at this week is Newcastle versus Bournemouth. So like I mentioned, Newcastle lost against Burnley 1-0 on Monday. I couldn't get to the game, but I will be at St James's Park vlogging the Newcastle versus Bournemouth game. Yeah, Newcastle-Burnley, it was a pretty rubbish game. Both teams didn't play that great, and Burnley grabbed the win. But we are still sitting 9th. We are doing very well so far this season. And you're not going to win every game, but I'm hoping we can kind of regain some momentum against Bournemouth this weekend. They are currently 19th, not doing great at all. And I actually had Burnley down to do alright this season, so I was quite surprised to see them that far down the table. It's going to be a tough game. There's no easy game in the Prem, but I am hoping Newcastle can nick the win. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to go 1-0 Newcastle, just grab the goal and defend well. Next up on the Sunday, and it is definitely Super Sunday this weekend. There's actually 4 matches, 2 of them are on Sky, so we're going to look at the 2 games that are on Sky. The first one, 2:15, and it is Man City versus Arsenal. So, Arsenal, 5th, not having a bad, they're 5th, you know, they're doing alright, but I just think when Man City are first, they're undefeated so far, they're looking fantastic. Arsenal not, they're 5th, alright, they're doing alright, they're hanging in there. Going to Man City is going to be a massive task for them, and I was actually listening to the radio today, and they were talking about, could Man City replicate the undefeated season like Arsenal had? You know what, anything's possible, but Arsenal are going to love to go there and try and get the win, but I don't think they will. I think Man City will continue their winning ways. I'm going to go 3-1 Man City. And to finish things off on the Sunday, this is the 4 o'clock kickoff, and it is Chelsea versus Man U. Chelsea currently sitting in 4th, Man U currently sitting in 2nd, only behind Man City, who are doing outrageously well. Mourinho's return to Stamford Bridge as well. Mourinho versus Conte, I think it's going to be a very defensive game. I'd love it if it wasn't and both of them went all guns blazing and just attacked, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of a tactical masterclass rather than a who can score more goals. So 1-1. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. 1-0 to either team. It could go either way. I don't really know, but 1-1, I could easily see that happening. And that is it for this week, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and like I say, thank you to everyone who's getting involved. Make sure you do drop a like if you are enjoying the series, and make sure you get your predictions in the comments down below. As always, I go through everyone's comments before the first game kicks off, which this weekend is going to be the 12:30 Stoke versus Leicester. So make sure you get your predictions in before that game kicks off. I make a note of all of them, and I go through them ready for next week. It's actually international break next week, so I'll probably still do a video. Maybe we could have a look at some of the games going on, but yeah. Thank you all for watching, as always, and I'll catch you later.